You have launched your own genomic laboratory in Atlanta. What was the reason for choosing Atlanta as the location?
The primary reason is the location of Atlanta, and Atlanta Airport being the largest within the United States. That means it's the fastest and most well-connected airport in the States.
And also, could you elaborate on the timeline regarding regulatory aspects and on meeting FDA requirements?
Yeah, so that is two different questions. There's one for the CLIA laboratory, where we have the CLIA laboratory in Atlanta, where we are expecting reimbursement within the later part of this year. So that's fast, coming soon. FDA is a longer journey, so that will be a couple of years out in the future before we get to that point.
When can we expect to hear more about US reimbursements for your genetic tests, and which specific tests are driving growth in the US?
So on the first question, we expect that we can have good news within the end of this year on our post-transplantation test, which is focused on kidney. That's also the product that is driving a lot of the growth in the US. In addition to that, we have the test for rhesus D, so fetal typing. We have cystic fibrosis tests, and a number of additional. So it's not one, it's several products essentially driving the growth.
And could you please tell us more about the importance of your ongoing partnerships with Illumina and Lambda?
Definitely. Good question. So the importance keeps growing. So we are happy partners of both of those two giants. And this is an example of how Devyser keeps punching above weight class. Both agreements are evolving. Both have a lot of future potential associated, and there will be more partnerships beyond those two actually also coming in.
Have you observed any positive impact on demand following the recent regulatory changes regarding the kidney transplants, including the earlier proposal and the implementation of the increasing organ transplant access program?
Yes, that is something we are following closely. We are seeing a lot of attention on this. There is underlying and growing demand. And this is something that we're responding to together with our partner, One Lambda, part of Thermo Fisher.
Earlier it was mentioned that you were investing in establishing direct sales, moving away from the distributor model. How has this developed over the past year?
Really well. Really well. So, and when we look at the entry years of our biggest market in Italy, we're seeing that these new markets are following exactly the same growth curve, which obviously keeps us very hopeful for the future and that we can have equally large markets, although Italy being some 8 years ahead of these European new direct markets that we have.
You relocated to new premises in Årsta with the intent to increase production capacity. Could you tell us more about what has changed, especially considering that the fitness chain Friskis and Svettis is moving into your facility after this year's end?
This is a very good facility that not only expands significantly the capacity we have, it also drives up gross margin, which is part of the reason we were moving into that facility. We have 3 floors and we had never intended to use the lower floor. So that's where we will have a gym, which is going to be impacting in a good way all of the Devyser employees in Årsta.
And rumor says that you have entered into a service agreement with Quest Diagnostics. Is this correct? And if so, could you tell us more about it?
That is correct. As of August 25th this year, Quest went live with our rhesus D test in the United States, which is in many ways big news. It's transformative. The whole market is changing, and we're part of changing this market together with Quest. Quest is another giant besides Illumina and Thermo Fisher, so good news.
And how has the work been affected by the changes and ongoing uncertainties in the US healthcare system since Trump became president?
There's been lots of speculation, and I think most companies are watching. We have not seen any direct hits or any cuts impacting our customers, but I would believe that most are a little bit more hesitant and watching where this will all go.